So ready. Oh, sorry, it gets me every time. Yay, she did it. We get to have Prosecco now. We had had such a good time at the white party the night before that we actually slept in kind of late, but while Heather was getting ready, I went to go check out the sushi place because we were told that it was really good, and we ended up getting lucky because they had a lunch special. It was all you can eat for like 30 bucks each, so I booked us for that, and it was perfect because the next available seating was about 30 minutes away. So after a little bit, Heather met up with me and we went in and had some lunch. Looking at the a la carte prices, this lunch special was a very good deal. We easily combined had over $100 worth of sushi, and with gratuities and everything, we paid under 70 bucks for the two of us. That morning, our friend Abby from Scotland, who we'd met earlier in the cruise, had told us that her and her mom had a couple of loungers on the main pool deck, and they kindly invited us to come up and share their loungers with them. But while we were laying there, we noticed that since the pool deck is actually behind the funnel, we actually had some ash particles land on us a couple times, which is honestly kind of a design flaw. But this was the first time that we noticed it, so it only seems to happen under certain conditions, and we were going pretty fast at this point in order to make it back to Miami in time for debarkation. Abby's mom said that she would watch the loungers while we went over to Pirates Cove to do the water slides, and we decided to make sure that we rode the ones that we didn't ride last time. So at this point, Heather and I have ridden every single water slide on MSC Seascape, and after spending an hour or so up there, we went down to our room to grab the bottle of Prosecco that Heather had won the night before, and then made our way back up to the pool deck.
Are you ready?
So ready. Oh, sorry, it gets me every time. Yay, she did it. We get to have Prosecco now. We'll talk soon. So we clinked our glasses and quickly finished the bottle of Prosecco, and this worked out perfectly because it brought us up to the snow party. I'd never done a snow party like this on a cruise ship before. I've seen it like in nightclubs and things, but basically they have this cannon that shoots soap suds everywhere and everybody just dances around and lives their best life getting covered in quote-unquote snow, and it really was a lot of fun. I don't know if this is a new thing for MSC or if this is something that they had before COVID that they're finally bringing back, but either way I can recommend. I really didn't know what to expect when we went up there to do it, but I'm glad that we did. And I jokingly said that since it was the end of our cruise, they were shooting soap at us to like sanitize us before we leave the ship. And while we were out there, Heather and Abby started talking about the Robotron thing, which is an exclusive attraction to the MSC Seascape. It is unfortunately an upcharge. I think it's like 10 bucks a person or something. You're basically put into some seats that are strapped to a giant arm that like moves around. I was afraid that I would get sick, so I decided not to do it, but Abby and Heather were all about it, so we grabbed some shots on our way over there, and soon they were strapped in and ready to go. So they got off the Robotron and they reported that it wasn't as bad as it looks, so I probably should have done it with them, but maybe next time. And then from there we went back to the bar where the bartender made us these really cute shots. I don't actually know what they were, but after that I grabbed a Bloody Mary, because at this point we had had several rounds of drinks, and so I was trying to close things out as far as drinking goes for the day. At this point the hot tub that was next to us was practically empty, so we all decided to take a dip in that, and Heather and Abby had a really good time just hanging out in there. But then Heather and I decided to make our way back to our room so that we could pack and get ready for the evening. All right, y'all, so we skipped dinner tonight. We were just having a good time on the pool deck with friends that we met. Clearly drinks have been involved. The thing about it is, in our defense, I don't normally like to drink a lot on the last day because we got up early tomorrow and, you know, all that. But for whatever reason, Heather and I have like hit it off with the bar staff. So we're kind of famoso. Yeah, hashtag famous. So when we go to a bar, like there's literally no wait, no hesitation.
earlier. We went up to the bar. I was going to get a beer. Somehow, while we were there, I got a beer and 3 shots. So, anyway, my advice to you is if you're a drinker, get a good bartender early on. The weird thing about this cruise is that the first half was kind of like, well, this happens, I guess. The first half was kind of slow paced and we didn't do a whole lot and whatever. And the last few days we've been really having a good time and really getting to know people and, you know. And so today we felt obligated to have a good time, I guess. And so, anyway, sorry for slurry speech, drunk Travis, and, all that. But anyway, we'll talk soon.
The sushi surprisingly kept us full all day, so we ended up skipping dinner as mentioned, but at this point we made our way up to the buffet to grab a couple of slices of pizza, and then from there we made our way over to the lounge for karaoke. This was our last karaoke, so it was kind of sentimental in a way, and our group had grown to like over 15 people. Some of us were regular singers and others were just observers, but either way karaoke was a lot of fun on this cruise. We hung out in the lounge until karaoke ended and made sure to say farewell to all of the friends that we'd met this week. And I had of course switched to water at this point because I was not trying to be hungover on Debarkation Day. But it was pretty late at this point, so we made our way back through the lobby atrium, down the hall to our room, and decided to call it a night.
Alright y'all, that's a wrap. It is actually the morning of. We're getting ready to leave the room and disembark the ship and then go to the airport and all that stuff. But yeah, good week, I think. What do you think, Heather?
It's fun. Good week. Tired. Ready to go.
Yeah, we're pretty exhausted. We did not get enough sleep last night. But that's okay because we have a relatively early flight and it's direct. So we'll be back in Austin by like 2:30, 3 o'clock. So we can probably nap this afternoon. But anyway, that's it. Another cruise in the books. MSC Seascape. What is it? March of 2023. Yeah. But I want to thank you all so much for traveling with me. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all those fun things. We'll talk soon, and y'all have a good night.